Yeah.
Alright, I had a talk with my deputy here, and he's gonna make sure that he makes more appropriate jokes.
No, we'll wait and see.
Anyway, September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Ah! Phoenix, look!
Oh, hell yeah, there's our boy.
Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. Ah, so he's not the Chief Prosecutor, of course. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it would be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith the judge will listen to me. What, does White have the judge in his pocket too?
Yeah.
So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story? I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. White, why? How can you torment an innocent person like this? Look at her. Look at her. Look at her face.
She puffs. She gets all puffy.
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent.
I have the jar of mayonnaise.
All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth. You've changed.
Damn.
You really changed, man. Phoenix, you know him?
What, not yeah?
Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait!
Judge College.
Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not. I'll be defending myself. What? Okay, let's do this.
He is a lawyer, so out of all of the people who could defend himself, like...
Yeah, well, the point is that none of the other lawyers would defend him. And the one that would was supposed to be super incompetent, so... September 9th, 10 a.m.
Hey there, Mr. Wright. I'm here to defend you. I may have just woken up 3 minutes ago, and I may have puked in that 3 minutes, but I think we can win this case.
I'm doomed. Alright. Court is now in session for the trial of... Do you want to speak for the judge?
Sure. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this?
Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself.
Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
It's okay, I understand. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness on the defendant's crime.
I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Well...
Objection!
But... I mean, sure.
Objection!
Oh, he didn't say it. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey?
I don't know.
I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. Ugh, just want to punch him in his fucking teeth. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage? Or your name?
I assume he just said personage, but I don't even care. That's what he said. You were right.
Yeah?
That wasn't
Come
a
on, it's him.
mispronunciation by Megan. That was a...
That was me.
Style.
I was being in character.
You referred to it as personage.
Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse you? Name!
Shut the fuck up!
These two are great together. My name is Wright, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the Why? I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corps.
His name is White Boy.
Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder? Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there? Ahem. Why tell you what you already know?
Okay, that sounds good enough to me. Guilty!
If I can't read this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing?
Well, this particular case.
I hope you have made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer. Let him have it, Phoenix.
Alright, let him have it.
Alright, witness's account. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, then it was all over.
Sounds pretty fucking guilty to me.
Yeah.
The courtesy test very well. Defendant, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor. Alright, so this is the part where I press every single part of his testimony. Alright. Was it really 9? How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always abso-positively perfect, you know. No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said, too. But, true, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly crucifying alright, well, just press that. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fay & Co. Law offices? Correct, that is the only window, you see. And there you were reading papers. Correct! The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a busy man who had business to do. Damn, sounds like you're full of shit! Bedlam.
You might be able to press him on, like,
yeah, on the crime itself, I'm sure.
Yeah.
A bedlam. It must have been when you attacked, I assume. Thanks, Edward. Alright, let's see, I looked at the building, and then I saw him. Alright, well, fucking press. Spiky. Really? This is so insane. Really? Alright. She ran, but you gave chase. Finally, there was okay, hold on. Okay, press. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect.
Perhaps you could change your testimony to affect this new detail?
Alright. Let me just, let's see here. Ha! Victim dodged an attack that ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Ah, the music stopped. Means I got it right. Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. I wonder if it's because he's the killer!
Yeah.
Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. Didn't we already say that he was the killer?
Yeah. Mr. Wright. Sorry.
Yes, Your Honor?
Miss May says right and Miss White says left. Can you explain this contradiction for the court?
Both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once.
What?
Ha! I doubt it. Or rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel.
Mr. Wright, what do you mean?
Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fane Company, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Yep, This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing.
Order! I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting?
Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor.
Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched.
You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing. The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more?
Oh, thank God. Dig yourself deeper. I have, like, lots and lots of evidence against you. You were, like, one person who testified against me. You should have just had me fucking killed. Oh, sorry. Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony.
Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. Alright, she ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left. And then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Ha! That explicitly can't be true because of the fucking autopsy. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Bitch, I know that ain't true.
That does seem to make sense.
Bitch, you were in the look. He was in the courtroom when we discussed what actually happened.
Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony?
You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Alright, where's the fucking part with the... Yeah. Assaulted Brandon. I did not hit her twice. Guess what? One. Bitch. Mr. White. The victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? That's my chance to hit him where he counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break.
Yes, quite.
No! The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! To live get away forever!
Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony...
The crowd's on my side.
Fucking mayonnaise dealer.
No slipping out of this now, White.
Mr. White?
Okay. Yeah, bitch, you aren't so fucking confident now. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow, thwap! Yeah, what thing fell?
Thwap indeed. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination.
Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting.
Not today, bitch.
Deal with it.
Damn.
This is almost over. Alright, when I heard- wait, no. Hold on, go back. Press. You heard of that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Oh, that, the glass light stand. Right, the one that had fallen over the scene. Phoenix, doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony, bitch. Sorry, my bad. Whatever, it's not important. Okay, of course. Let's see, I think the floor plans would be the... let me check it real quick. Yeah, there's no way he would have known the glass light stand. Because also, this is a receipt. I mean, we can't see it now, but earlier in the case, this receipt was a receipt for that glass light stand, right? So, let's see. I think... okay, do I present this or the floor plan? I'll present this first.
I say the floor plan.
You say the floor plan?
I say the floor plan. Because specifically, like, you wouldn't have been able to see it, so the floor plan would reflect that rather than the,
Oh, that was a check button. Alright. Well, the music stops, so that sounds right. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this.
These are the floor plans to the scene of the murder.
Yes, you saw them yesterday. Correct, Your Honor. Now, look.
Good work.
Good job, you get a cookie. You're to look through the window at the office. This is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Punk. Your ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Flaw offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Look at this man's face.
This man's done. Mr. White, are you okay?
Mr. White.
Mayonnaise
You did it,
Johnson?
didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, it's Mia. Heh, looks like we're about to get our verdict. Well, now we're not, because you said that. Yep, here it is. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. Ah, damn it. What? Irk, I forgot about Edgeworth.
I forgot about Edgeworth. Just in general.
Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap?
Order! Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corps. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do with...
Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay and Company law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand.
Now I'm confused. Please explain.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand, at the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. White would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. God, they have two similar names. Right?
I see.
However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been to that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theories to the revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. God damn it, Miles. Oh, that's you.
Mr. White, you will testify to this court about the wiretapping.
Leave it to me. I feel faint. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay and Company law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Great.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over, by the sound.
Correct, that is right.
I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now?
The night of the receipt for the stand?
Yeah, it's...
Fox Phoenix.
Yeah, yeah, trust me, it's the date of it is, although I don't think you, as the player, know this at this point. It's just because I've beaten this game before that I know this. It was the beginning of September. Give me an exact date. Do you approve? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. Alright. That's what I saw that wasn't. Damn it! There's nothing there for me to press him on. Oh well. Maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Alright. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Phay. Yeah, obviously Mr. White's. Never know Edgeworth. He's already run a check on those prints. Now, tell us why you went. Alright. Shit. I guess I'll just press more. I don't know. Why did you tap it? It's no bearing on the current case. It's a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. Why did you know something as innocuous as the light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Alright, how do I... let's see. Alright, how... what am I supposed to... let me check. This is September 5th. That's just talking about the thinker. Oh, wait. I don't know. Oh, not check. I meant to try presenting it. I'm probably gonna lose a point for this. Yeah. Yep, this is the generic stuff that it says. I don't think that won me any points. Shit. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. Can't take this anymore.
Mr. Wright? Are you giving up?
Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix! Eh? Phoenix, over here! I know that voice. Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. What? Mia? Ah, fainted, of course. You know, as you do. Where am I?
Jail.
The waiting lobby? What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Hey, Phoenix! Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Fa-ching! You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia? That's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have the receipt in the court record, right? Oh, yeah. The one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix, White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand. Date of purchase, September 4th. September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? Hold on, we gotta have a flashback.
Yeah.
At the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right! Receipt updated, yay! Alright, let's fucking win this case. September 9th, 1:16 p.m. After someone fucking fainted. Court will now... Oh, wait, that's you.
The court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Alright. Is the defendant... Rather, are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Yes. Sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now.
Then let's start where we left off.
Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please, give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you.
But, as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
The arrogance will destroy him. Very well. You may begin your cross-examination.
Thank God. Alright. Yeah, for fuck you it was. Wait. Receipt. Fuck you! Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Wow, you're grasping. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Your Honor?
Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder.
Wow! You see? Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay and Company law offices at the beginning of September, stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible. Uh-oh, he's losing it.
He's gonna try and kill me.
Well,
he's gonna try and make me commit suicide real quick.
I understand there must be
mayonnaise jar in my head.
I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. But I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Ding. Very well. Then that's all for the trial of...
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, shit.
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth.
Yeah.
There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I have to object. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth.
If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. Damn it.
I see. Objection denied.
What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No! There's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with, or just make up something. After Mia showed up to help me and all.
Wrinkle.
Mr. Your Honor, may I go home?
Of course. Thank you for your time.
Dark. The witness will stay. But, Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia? What's this? Memo. Alright. Your Honor, if I may.
You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright.
You bet I am. My life is riding on this one.
Yeah, right?
I have something I would like to read out to the court.
Attorney's badge!
No, I'm gonna play it straight.
Take that.
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make it stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
Guilty? You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was.
Well. I guess you could say that it was a Phoenix Wright ace attorney. The court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Yay!
I'm glad that they just have those for like...
Confetti, yeah.
Yeah, confetti,
you know.
just have like confetti. That's all, this court's adjourned.
Fuck off. Yay! September 9, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But, congratulations. You're lucky I was born a Fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. As long as you live. My time here is running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say! Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9? The office? I'll see you later. Chief. Yeah. Senpai. Alright, September 9, 9:02 p.m. Oh god, I'm late. I can't believe I'm late.
Yeah, hi, is.
Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came! Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia?
How about a burger? Eat your hamburgers, Apollo!
You should see your face. Mia? What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What, did I look like my sister? Look like you were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of... huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright and Company law offices, right? And who better but me? Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no. On second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick. Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means? We're partners. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Company law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Y'all. Y'all. Good luck,
Why
Phoenix.
does her shirts have so much cleavage?
Oh, you know. It's...
Mia, the titty lawyer.
I mean, you know, from like 2004 or whatever.
Spiky hair and titty lawyer. Attorneys at law.
I'll always be here, watching. Well, that's a little creepy, actually.
I'm haunting this building.
Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy. Burgers. Not ramen.
Burger.
It's a great burger. Joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up.
It's called McDonald's.
The end of Case 2.
Yeah.
Brand new episode's been added. Episode 3, Turnabout Samurai. Oh. That means we're approaching Edgy Poo time.
Oh, good.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.